Hey everybody, David here with the ShabinLife. If this is your first time stopping by, be sure to subscribe and follow us on our journey as we transform 18 acres into our future homestead and pursue a more self-sufficient lifestyle. I thought I'd take a minute and do a quick video on our wood stove. We did a lot of research when we were buying the wood stove for the Shabin. Looked at all different kinds, styles, models. Originally we thought we would go with a box style stove. We even considered doing one of the old laundry stoves, which are awesome because you can cook on them, but we sort of knew with such a small firebox that we'd be feeding it, all the time. What we settled on was the Regency F1100S. They also make the F1100L, which is a little bit bigger. This is the smaller guy. It can take up to an 18-inch log. It's pretty straightforward. It just has the one damper control. And like I said, the firebox isn't huge. 18-inch logs, they go in horizontal. The F1100L, a little bit deeper, you can just kind of toss the logs right in. We knew that we didn't want something huge for the Shabin because we were only heating 280 square feet. The Regency F1100 says that it heats up to 1,100 square feet. I'd be more apt to say that it probably does like 800 maybe efficiently. And I'm sure with the blower unit, it probably is even a little bit better. You can get all kinds of bells and whistles for the fireplace. They do the pedestal bottom with the ash pit and the clean out screen doors. This is just the stripped down model of it. We've been really, really happy with this stove. It has been in use now for probably 6 or 7 months. Some of the times we're up here, it gets down into the single digits, and this thing's performed really well. What we really dig about it is we don't necessarily have to keep feeding it at nighttime. If we load it up with a few decent sized pieces of wood and close the damper, we can almost make it through the night without having to get up and feed it. Every once in a while, depending on how cold it is, we might have to get up as it gets closer to the morning and just throw another log on to kind of kick everything back up. But the stove itself, like I said, pretty straightforward. It's got the cast legs, the cast door. What we really love is the window. Tough to find in some of the smaller stoves, but everybody knows watching the fire is just as cool as having the fire. The stove itself is 3/16 steel. It has the heat shield on the sides and the back, which is super awesome for clearance. As most of you know, with any fireplace, depending on what it is, you have to have certain clearances, to the back and to the sides. And with the heat shield, it allows things to be a little bit closer. So if you're in a tighter spot, it would really work out great for that situation. And it did for us as well. We're in sort of a small area, so we wanted to utilize as much space as possible. It also has the reburn tube, which I'm pretty sure is an EPA situation. It produces more heat and it produces more heat and with less wood, and basically what happens is, as the air is injected up the top, it reburns the gases, so it burns hotter with less smoke. And it's pretty cool. Every once in a while, look up there and you can see the reburn tubes. Everything's floating around them, so it's kind of neat. Lined with fire brick, it's really nice. Like I said, we've been really, really happy with the stove. They're about maybe $1,000 or so, and we were lucky enough to find someone online that was selling it for about $350 a few hours from us. So we made the trip, and it was garage kept. We were really excited, so we picked it up. If you want to check some of the older YouTube videos, you can see us installing the hearth and the stove, as well as running the pipe and going through the roof and mounting the flashing and the stovepipe cap and all that good stuff. Like I said, if this is your first time tuning in, be sure to subscribe and follow us as we continue our journey. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next time.